What's going on, everybody? Real Sports Updates here. Again, back with another video. Uh, so last night there was a big trade in the NBA. Russell Westbrook is now a Los Angeles Laker. The Lakers sent a package of Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Montrezl Harrell, and a first-round draft pick to the Washington Wizards in exchange for Russell Westbrook. The big question here is Russell Westbrook good or bad for the Lakers? And was this trade a good thing or was it a bad thing? There's several people who have gave differing opinions on this. I'm on the side of this being a good trade for the Lakers, just because it's an upgrade. Russell Westbrook is an upgrade from Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder was somebody who had high expectations coming into the season last year, and he obviously didn't live up to those expectations. He had a pretty good regular season, but he was awful in the playoffs. Awful in the playoffs. So I think that this is a really big acquisition for the Lakers. It's an upgrade. The only downside to it is the financial implications, the salary cap. Russell Westbrook, I believe his contract is still good for 2 more seasons. I think he's at $44 million this year, and I think he's going to be at another 44 or 45 or something next year. So he does eat up a good part of the salary cap. So it's on Rob Pelinka to kind of fill in the roster. Guys are going to have to make sacrifices. During free agency, the players who do want to come to the Lakers are going to have to make financial sacrifices. They're going to have to accept the mid-level exception. I believe there's a couple of those still open. And the space is just not there to make any big acquisitions. So if anybody has any sights on the Lakers, they're going to have to take pay cuts to make this work. The thing with Russell Westbrook, as far as fit goes, it's not a perfect fit with the Lakers. His style of play is kind of, I don't want to say out of control. I mean, it can be out of control at times, but his style of play is very fast. He's a get the ball and go type of player. And the Lakers are kind of a slower team as far as pace goes. Not too slow, but a little bit slower than what Westbrook is used to playing in. So he's going to have to sacrifice to make this work. I do think his presence, his competitiveness is a good thing. I think him being in that locker room is going to help with the energy. He's going to help pick the energy up. I think LeBron and AD, I think they have a tendency to put it on cruise control sometimes. But Russell Westbrook is a guy, he gives 110% all 82 games. So his presence, his energy will help the Lakers night in and night out. I think it'll help in the regular season, and I think it'll help in the playoffs as well too. Hopefully Russell is at a point in his career now where he knows that he's going to need to sacrifice, and he can't be the Mr. Triple-Double like he was in Oklahoma City. And even last year in Washington. He's going to have to sacrifice. The ball's not always going to be in his hands. And hopefully he's able to, realize that he's getting up there in age and this is his best shot at a championship now. So, but I think he will. Actually, the LA Times just reported this morning that LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook all met up at LeBron's house a couple of weeks ago. And they had a conversation about playing together and not having their egos get in the way of any team success. So I feel like these guys, they know exactly what the opportunity is right now. They know that this is probably going to be their best shot at another championship. It might be LeBron's best shot at a championship, for the last time, as he gets up there in age. And so is Russell. Russell's up there in age as well. But Anthony Davis, he's not up there in age like these other guys, but his injury history could have a big impact on his career not being as long as he wants it to be. So I feel like these guys know that this is their best shot at a championship. Russell Westbrook is an LA native, so I know he's gonna be bad. I know he's gonna be glad to be back home, and playing for the Lakers. You know, if you're an LA person, you know you grew up rooting for the Lakers. I know he grew up watching Kobe. I know he was really close with Kobe, so I'm sure this is special to him. And I'm sure he knows that this opportunity probably won't come around again. So I think he'll end up being good for the Lakers. I really do. I think it's gonna take some time for him to get used to the style of play that they want to play at. But I do think that he'll be good. Um, and hopefully the Lakers can pick up some shooting in free agency. We need some shooting and maybe another big man. I'm not sure how good Marc Gasol is going to be this season. He was really off season for him last year. Didn't play well at all. He showed some signs here and there, but I do think that the Lakers might want to move in another direction. Maybe some more athleticism, and a guy who can rebound a lot better, and also shooting as well. You're sending out in the trade. KCP was statistically, probably our best shooter, and he's in Washington now. So the Lakers are gonna have to pick up some shooting in the free agent market. I know Ben McLemore was a guy that was with us for a part of last season, so hopefully they re-sign him. He's a really good shooter. And there's a couple other guys out there who are going to be on the market who are pretty good shooters. But for now, I think the Lakers are in a good place, especially for next season. I don't know beyond next season, but next season I know that they're in a good place. And we'll see what happens. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.